Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor. We are back in Cadwallon and we had just came to Cadwallon on the last episode and now we will be going back to Tharbad to help this expedition from Bray that was attacked by the Orcs. But before we go there, I think we can actually just hunt for the deer meat we needed at the end of last episode, and hopefully this will be quick. Just need 8 of them, and here they are. Oh my god. I just remembered, since I am recording this after update 36 was released, that means I no longer need to worry about forced march. Can you believe it? This is, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. Was a long time coming, but boy am I glad this finally happened. So yeah, as I was telling you on a previous episode, I will most likely move forced march and careful step to another place in my quick bar. Maybe I will swap positions with the stances. That's what I've been thinking, but I need to do some testing and see how the new layout would feel, and I need to do that on my level cap wardens. So might be a while before you see me actually change the position of forced march on the quick bar, but oh my god, it's so great that this finally happened. I've been waiting for this day for at least 10 years, if not more. You found the Major! Yeah, the father of, well, the quest giver on the camp, I forgot her name.
I need no keeper! I was about to throttle them!
So, Riangar sent you. She finally lowered herself enough to return to Cadwallon? Well, you nearly wasted your time. I need no keeper. I was about to throttle them, orc scum. They knocked me down, but I fended them off with my staff. The cowards fled. I may have lost my temper and thrown my staff at the retreating backs. It landed not far from me. Get it, will you? Yeah, no worries. Here you go. The growls of orcs fill the air.
Pah! Of course you would overreact!
Oh my god. Completed. Orc Slayer of Cadwallon. Okay, give me just a moment here. Oh, we just got reputation from this. That can't be real. And that means we have the Orc Slayer deed. 120. Yeah, I think we can get that one, no problem. We basically completed tier 1 just in Tharbad alone.
Pah! Of course you would overreact!
The villains came upon me while I was unawares. I would have been fine. Give me my stuff.
I was on my way back to Herne when those accursed fools attacked me.
I have seen what I came here to see, so I will make my way back and meet you there. No, I do not need your help getting back. A friend will be arriving to bring me home. However, you could put those skills of yours to work in another way. Drive out the orcs who have infiltrated Tharbad. If you survive, return to me in Herne with their ears when you have finished, and I shall reward you. Yes, simple enough. We need to collect the ears, recover the supplies, the stolen bow, the weapon caches. Oh my god, there's so many things to do in Tharbad right now. Which is something I also discussed with you in the last episode as well. We would get plenty of chances of exploring Tharbad really and seeing if there is anything in here that will help us with a deed. This orc had Hal's bow. Awesome. That was faster than I thought. I think this portion here in Tharbad might end up being faster than I remembered as well. And how cool is the music here in Tharbad, huh? Sounds really nice. Yeah, there's got to be something in here. Anything. I mean, this place is huge. There's got to be something else in here. At some point. Who's attacking me? Ah, you. More stolen supplies. Last orc ear. There's another stolen supply over there. How do I get down without jumping? I don't want to break a leg today. Are these the stairs? No. We can continue looking. Oh, we still need to find the location for the weapon caches, but shouldn't be far away. There we go. Alright. Need a little bit more regarding supplies and caches. I need to retrain my muscle memory as well because, well, you can't see it, but I've been really close a couple of times to switching off forced march, because once again that's just force of habit that every time I exit combat I used to reactivate it again and now I don't need to. So yeah, I need to adjust a little bit. I gotta say, it's really fun kicking all these orcs to death. But if you ask me, that doesn't seem like the most efficient battle tactic. So I'm really looking forward to getting a onslaught and wall of steel so that I can stop kicking enemies. And I also gotta spice it up a little bit more with my bleeds and my dots. So yeah, as you can see, I'm still figuring out at least a landscape rotation, especially for these lower levels. But some of the issues I've been having in here, I've been also experimenting on the level cap. Since we have technically now burst damage options, I have found myself more often than not spamming those and neglecting my bleeds and dots a little bit. So I would really like to, as I said, spice that up a little bit. Especially enemies like this orc leader that take a long time to go down. Bleeds and dots do go a long way in helping with this kind of fights. There's another weapon cache. Okay, there are a couple of weapon caches in here. Well, we are also a little bit over leveled for these orcs in Tharbad, so I mean, any gambit we do against them it's gonna one-shot them basically, as you have seen. Nonetheless, I would still like to take the time to work on other gambits and see what I find works best. Then we gotta go back and look for a way down on another place. Still, kinda surprised I haven't been able to find anything regarding explorer deeds. You would believe here in Tharbad there should be something. Am I that bad at looking for things? I already suspected as much, but I maybe didn't want to accept the truth. But maybe it's time for me to do so. We'll need to wait and see. Four out of 10. We still need a lot of these caches. Yeah, if you don't mind. Okay, there's another one here, that's what I thought. Right here. Doesn't seem to be anything here. Wooden chest, Herne. Yeah. One-shotting these orcs with just kicks it's not getting old. It's actually really fun. Like one kick you go down. Who would have thought, huh? And here I was using swords and javelins when I could be just kicking everyone to death. Here they come. Lagging a little bit. Not looking good. One by one, they drop down like flies. Just missing one more cache. Which has got to be somewhere around here. Yeah, that's what I thought in here. At least with this, I can go back to the Stonecrop's camp. What's the matter, Carly? We did pretty good, I gotta say. Don't you think? So, relax, chill. You're safe with me, boy. You know that. Besides, we have the way clear, basically. We really don't need to fight a lot of these guys. Maybe if we were trying to farm the deed, but I mean, I'm already 50 orcs from the advanced tier. And again, this is only doing Tharbad. So that's insane. I fought about 110 orcs in Tharbad alone. This might be an easy deed to complete. I do hope so. We need all the extra help we can get. Let's go back to camp. And let's see what else will these people need. Or is it time now to move to Herne? I'm not sure, I don't remember. I mean, we also have the option of looking for the downlandings near Nímbarth, but as I've said before, I think that's better left for another time, even if we outlevel that quest.
Have you been across the road to see the herds of deer?
Thank you. Without my bow, I could not have hunted them myself. I appreciate your help. Anytime, Hal.
My bow! You found it!
Now I can get back to my job of feeding these fine folk.
I have higher hopes now for our endeavors.
You're very welcome.
I had heard that Cadwallon was a wilder land than Bree, but to see it for myself has been eye-opening.
To the north lie the ruins of Nímbarth. Judging by the walls that are left, it seems to have once been a fortress. Now, however, a rank-looking ladder man, like hesitate to call them such, occupies the ruins. One of our group, Saeloril, headed that way some hours ago to scout the situation. That she has yet to return is causing me some concern. If you head up to Nímbarth, please find Saeloril. I do not like the look of the men that have taken up in those ruins. Alright, we have another quest for Nímbarth. We might end up doing this after all.
You return. Tell me all about it. Were they angry?
She laughs with delight as you recount your deeds, then presses coins into your hands. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, that's very thoughtful of you. Yeah, it's... Just take a look at this. Nímbarth is so far away. I don't know, what should I do? What the heck, let's try and go to Nímbarth. I don't know if I'm gonna come to regret this decision, but I would love to finish the quests in this hub, in this encampment, before moving to Herne, because in Herne we will also get a lot of things to do. So I do wanna clean up a couple things as I go. And you might also be wondering, why am I not using the horse? And remember, we are role-playing this. Beriathan sent Limbo away before the crossing of Tharbad. He kept the equipment, hoping to get a new horse. But what we have seen of Cadwallon so far, I don't think this would be a good... I mean, I cannot explain Beriathan getting a horse at that camp, for example. The Stonecrop Encampment, I cannot see them having a spare horse to give or to sell, but I think Herne will be a good spot where we can find... I mean, it seems like a prosperous enough town to have some extra horses that we can buy. So yeah, that's what we will be doing. We will most likely start using our horse again after getting to Herne. And now that I come to think of it, I think there are a couple of situations in which we can actually roleplay Beriathan a horse as a reward after helping the people of Herne. There are a couple of quests that come to mind where that seems like would be a good reward, an extra horse. So yeah, that seems like a plan. I think what I'm gonna do, actually, I'm gonna stick to the road until we cross the bridge. But if we stick to the road, we'll end up getting too close to Caranost. And I don't want to do that because that wouldn't solve anything. I mean, I'm doing this quest to finish the Stonecrop Encampment before opening other quests in other areas, specifically avoiding Herne for the time being. And if I were to go to Caranost, that would just basically be the issue I'm trying to avoid now. So yeah, we're gonna just cross the bridge, and after crossing the river, we'll cut straight to Nímbarth. From what I remember, those quests there were actually not that long, and yeah, I have my milestone at the encampment. I can use a milestone to go back. How many orcs have we defeated? Half-orcs? Not enough. I mean, we have a couple of them, but not enough. Oh my god, getting the increased run speed as soon as you leave combat. This is game changing. This is truly game changing. This was one of the few gripes I had with the Warden gameplay loop. Oh my god, this is amazing. I might get a little flag for what I'm about to say, but I mean, this was one of the few elements in which I felt hunters still had an advantage over wardens. I mean, hunters and wardens have a lot of things in common. They have the increased run speed and they have the swift travels in the hunter's case. Those buffs are fellowship wide, while the warden only has those skills for himself. And the hunter does have a couple more extra guides than the warden masters, but the run speed boost of the warden is higher than what a hunter can get, even with the traits. So yeah, this is the only thing I was missing to actually to say with confidence that warden gameplay on the landscape, at least, it's far better than the hunter. And again, I might get a lot of flack for that, but that's what I feel, that's what I think. This was what we were missing to overcome hunters on landscape once again. Cannot stress that enough. As far as I remember now, the only class that has a faster out of combat a run speed boost than the warden is the rejoining. The rejoining run speed boost is insane, but it has a very similar drawback than what a forced march used to be until update 36. That being, as a rejoining you get your run speed boost, but that is technically another stance. And if you want to enter combat, then you gotta leave that running stance and enter your man or your bear forms, which was very, very clunky when the few little times I have actually played with my rejoining. I was not a big fan of that, so I still use that run speed boost, of course, because it is so good. There's no way we cannot use it, but well, that's what I'm trying to get at. It's might still be faster than the Warden. The Warden runs speed boost. But now that Wardens don't need to reactivate this every time we leave combat, I think overall this is the better buff. At least for me, I really don't like having to reactivate a lot of skills. And this is also one of the reasons why you don't see me riding on the horse as much. It's just that I cannot stand waiting for the animation every time I want to ride. And every time I ride, I need to dismount to use an item to enter combat or what have you, and then having to remount, knowing that God knows how many steps further away I'll need to dismount and then remount again. I cannot stand that. And that's one of the reasons why you don't see me using the horse as much. Although I understand it has its uses, and in reality that was also one of the reasons why I didn't use Forced March as much either. Because it was really cumbersome, especially because a few years ago I hadn't figured out a good way of having Forced March available more easily. And until I was able to figure it out, I really didn't use Forced March. But after I found a way to, well, to create a shortcut to reactivate it with just a key press, that was a game changer as well. And that's when I started using Forced March a lot. But now that problem has gone away. And here we have Saelodil.
Hold! Stay where you are!
Huh. You do not seem to be like the men I have seen occupying Nímbarth. Burl sent you, did he? I am indeed Saelodil. I have not yet returned because I have been seeing riders coming and going from the fortress at all hours. They must be the means by which orders are delivered to the Orcs in Tharbad. You look like you can handle yourself. If you come across one of these riders, take them down and bring me any correspondences you find. Now, that's it for Saelodil, but we also need to look for the Dunlendings that were around these ruins as well. We're supposed to be in here, somewhere around here, yeah. Two scouts reach for their weapons, but the third shakes her head to stop them.
Aye?
Rederick sent a Duvoria to check on us. Has he no faith? With no Rederick to glare at, the woman settles for the next best thing, glaring at you. A few seconds pass before she relents in size. Perhaps I am being too hasty, as he would say. If you truly intend to aid us, then I'll allow it.
Won't you lend me your aid?
These half-orcs serve a wizard who is bent on spreading his word as far as he can. We planned to assassinate the half-orc leaders, but Rederick was captured in the attempt. Rescuing him put the entire camp on high alert. Since we are currently one short, you can act as a distraction. Find a half-orc so that the three of us can move in undetected. That's it? I can do that. Yeah. You'll see fighting half-orcs and orcs as well. It's my specialty. Right? Awesome. I told you, I really love this. Talk to Meriona. Right. That was simple enough.
You're all devoted in these lands?
You fought admirably, yes. I kept a close eye on you. There have been some who have tried to betray us. Caution has kept my people alive thus far. We shall stay here for a bit longer and continue watching the half-orcs activities. If you can, please let Ridder know what has happened. Was that really it? Really? Well, I still need to take care of the riders around these ruins, which I haven't seen. And please tell me I will not be sent back to do something more at this camp when I go back to Stonecrop. That would be terrible. That would be terrible design if you ask me. But who knows? Indeed, Goblin's Lair of Cadwallon. Okay, let me take a look at that. Oh, we got more things. Defeat many goblins in Cadwallon. Quest item. This necklace, which you found on a defeated half-orc, must have been taken as a trophy from someone recently. The materials that were used to craft the necklace are clearly not local. To your knowledge, the only people who have come to Nímbarth are Beriathan and her scouts, who keep watch outside the ruins. It might be worth asking her if she recognizes the necklace. The question now is, when did that necklace drop? Ah, with the very first half-orc I defeated. I didn't realize that, my bad. This is why you gotta keep checking your loot and your alerts semi-consistently, at least. Backpack, no. Seriously, how hard can it be to find these riders? That was it? I just needed to defeat one? And just like that, do I go back to Saeloril and that? And yeah, collected the orders. My god. So simple. Here I was about to start going on a rampage, looking for more riders. And that was not even necessary. Look what I found.
Won't you lend me your aid?
This necklace. Yes, I know who its owner is. The half-orcs must have taken it off of Ridder when they captured him. If you'd like to return it to him, he should still be resting at the camp near Tharbad, southwest of here. Okay, yeah, we'll also give him the necklace back. Seems to be his after all. What about you, Saeloril? Is this gonna really be it for Nímbarth? I can't believe that. There's got to be something else in there.
Found some, did you? Well then, let's have them here. The missive you recovered is troubling.
The orcs in Tharbad have noticed Stonecrop's group and are calling for reinforcements. They mean to attack soon. I think we can use this to our advantage. Here's where you come in. Again. I have rewritten the orders to say that we are not at breath and to ignore our presence. A few of the other missives now have wording that I am sure will stir chaos and confusion, with the goal of having those at Nímbarth start to question the orcs at Tharbad. It won't hold them off for long, but possibly long enough for us to plan our next moves. Go to Nímbarth and plant these orders where someone in charge may discover them. Okay, yeah, it seems we should have defeated that rider before taking Meriona's quests, but well, what can you do? So, back inside it is. This guy has already respawned, alright. You know what? Meriona and the group. Why not? Let me take a picture of you. Or do I plant the false orders? I wonder. Oh, come on. Go down. At least I got to plan the orders there. There we go. This is the second spot. Right, let's try to... Yeah, pull these two guys together. There we go. What else? Spot number 4. Planted fake orders. Wow, what do we have here? This rank is for level 25. And these shoulder pads, heavy armor for level 24. Yeah, if anything, I guess I can try to sell them. If all else fails. Oh, the landscape in Cadwallon is amazing. So yeah, I just want to take a couple of minutes to see how many cool pictures I can snap of this place. And of all these places, actually. That's the stuff. Really didn't remember this looking so good, but it does. Truly does. And now for the 5th location, I think we might find it here up the stairs we just climbed recently. Broken Herne, backpack. All good. There they go. Return to Saeloril. Okay. This should be enough to get us to level 20. The Undying title at long last. We didn't struggle with this one as much as we did during the Shadows of Angmar playthrough. And back in that playthrough, I was far more worried about getting the title than I am in here. So yeah, a combination of the quests maybe being easier and the gear being better, of course, has allowed us to basically breeze through this first 20 levels in Cadwallon. It's insane. This is what, episode 14, I believe it is, and we are already level 20? I also remember, if I remember correctly, when we were doing the Shadows of Angmar storyline, it took us a little bit longer to get to level 20. Oh, there we go. Completed the Undying. Thank you so much. Let me see what we got here. So we got Fierce Resolve and Reversal, alright. Completed level 20. The Undying with the title Smoke Before the Fire. Skirmish Recruit. Shield Slam, Steadfast, awesome. So, gotta start moving this to where I have this on live, well, on Arkenstone. Range Fierce Resolve, Ranged Reversal, Audacity, Adept, Carving Use, Shield Spike Use, Use of Fire, Critical Defense, 1 class trait point. Alright, what else do we got here? Smoke Before the Fire, that is the Skirmish Recruit, but we also have in here Praise and Social, the Undying, with the corresponding title. You have been requested to join the Free Peoples in war against the encroaching darkness. That is one of them. And reaching level 20 without being defeated in battle. Now, skirmishes are available. We still need to do the tutorial, so this is once again the reason why I did the skirmish on my level cap Warden instead of waiting for this moment. Karanupnar and the war effort. No, we don't need that just yet. We have here, however, more traits that we can start to get. Dot critical chance, light type damage. Yeah, let's go with light type. Because why not? Awesome, level 20. So we were comparing how long it took us to get to level 20 on Shadows of Angmar, but now that I think of it, I think it might have taken us a little bit less actually to get to level 20 on Shadows of Angmar. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore.
Thank you for what you have done here.
You return. Thank you for what you have done here. You have given the people of Cadwallon more of a fighting chance, to be sure. And that is your quest. That was it for Nímbarth. Okay. Alright. This was certainly faster than I remembered. So I'm still glad we got to do this before moving on to Herne, because yeah, were a couple of just really short and simple quests. But doing them now has allowed us to do them on level and as such get some extra XP, which is all nice and good. As I said before, we might be using the milestone to go back to the camp, but one, I want to take a couple more of cool pictures in here, and two, I also want to see if I find anything noteworthy in any of these ruins, because it feels like I should. I don't want to beat on a dead horse, but it truly feels like I should be finding something else in here, anything. Not finding anything is really driving me crazy. You can't imagine how much. Nope. Doesn't seem to be it. Do I? Do I use a milestone? Do I continue running? I don't know what to do. There doesn't seem to be any more ruins around. I understand the point of exploring is, of course, going out of your way and looking for things. That's how you find them. But as far as I know, at least, you are most likely to find the items for the deeds in ruins, not out in the wild. So if there are no more ruins around the area, I might as well use the milestone. But how can I say no to abuse such as this? Oh, Jesus. You know what? What if can I go... Yeah, I can go up this rock. Awesome. No. Go up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the stuff. But no, there doesn't seem to be anything here. How do I get up now? Okay. Treasure cache. Oh, at long last. Thank you. I knew it. There had to be something. You have found an ancient treasure of Cadwallon. Gave me coins of Cadwallon and everything. That's good. 13 of these guys. And I'm just getting the first one now. This will be hard. Okay, so at least with this, I feel my decision of going back on foot was justified. Gives me actually an extra incentive to keep on running and see if there is another cool area I can see in the distance that we might want to check. Like this thing in here. It's a really short, small set of ruins, so yeah, I didn't expect anything from this one really. Just now, I don't know how to make my way back to the breach. Oh well. There's another set of ruins there, if you can see them. So maybe let's try and check those out. And if there's nothing noteworthy in those, I guess we can try and use the milestone, go back. Jump. That's right. Yeah. Just wood and ore, which I don't need. I can't use. About this one here, please tell me there's something. I highly doubt it, but you never know. Seems important enough. But no. Alright, and here you will see we are seeing level 24 enemies because this area approaching Catanost, which is this huge ruins that you can see in the distance. Catanost is a high-level area, so the enemies surrounding it are also around that level range of the mid-20s. At least they are not red anymore, but they are still a few levels above our own, so we might want to avoid that. Avoid those guys for a time at least. Although, to be fair, we are doing so much damage now that those extra 3 or 4 levels are really not making any difference. But back in the breach anyway, so I don't need to worry about this anymore. Anything else in here? I don't think so. Gonna take the time off camera once again to sell some of the stuff I've been getting. Looking pretty good so far. We have 5 gold. Not much, but having 5 gold at level 20 was something that was out of my mind. The first time I played, at least, I don't remember how long it took me to get to 5 gold back in the day. You did. Efficient shield work. Alright. Strong boys. A keen response. Yeah, that's what I thought. Going to level 20 has unlocked a couple more extra deeds. You the completed half-orcs layer of Cadwallon. Again, just reputation, which is a shame. The advanced tier will give a meager amount of LOTRO points for 120, but okay. And, more importantly, here we have efficient shield work, block attacks, strong boys, strike with war cry, strike with precise blow. So yeah, then again, a quick way of maybe, well, not quick, but an easy way of getting some extra LOTRO points. If we are able to complete those deeds, but there are better ways of getting LOTRO points, so once again, I'm not gonna be focusing on that. To be honest with you, I think we'll need to strike with ambush for another one of those deeds. And we no longer have critical strike, so I don't know. How was critical strike replaced on these class deeds? Might be the only reason why I end up doing them all again. Just to answer that question. Not that important on the big scheme of things, really, but I'm still really curious to see what replaced critical strike on the class deeds, if anything did. There's also the possibility that on Magmahal forgot about that deed. It's really not that important in comparison to all the other things that happened during the Warden revamp. So I wouldn't be surprised if that deed somehow still requires you to use a skill that doesn't exist anymore. But from what I have seen so far, Magmahal is a very meticulous dep anyway, so I want to give him, of course, the benefit of the doubt and say that he did replace that deed with something else, but I don't know what is. Yeah, this camp is quite far away. Didn't find all the things I wanted to find, but we are so close now that might as well finish our journey on foot anyway. There on the horizon it is. Alright, back at the camp. Awesome. So, there we go. My necklace. I didn't think I'd see it again. To tell the truth, the loss of my necklace pained me more than my actual injuries. It's all I have left of Dunland. Perhaps I'll return home one day. I hope so. Everyone is safe then? And the half-orcs have been dealt with. This is excellent news. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Well, I jest. It was a wager, but the odds were in my favor. After all, there must be more good in the world than bad. Lideric's smile widens. Thank you. Yeah, it seems that was it. Again, I didn't remember the quests in Nímbarth were actually so short. So I'm really glad that we did them today instead of saving them up for later, because that wouldn't have worked as well as this one. So just wanna take another picture, cool picture in the sunset. But that's truly gonna be it for today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Join me next time. I will be at long last going to the town of Herne in the middle of Cadwallon to advance our epic. But that is truly all we have for today, so thank you once again for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.